Hi, I'm Hayes.
And I'm Layla.
And we're blind. I bet you didn't see that one coming.
Because we didn't either. Hi everyone, welcome back to Didn't See That Coming. I'm Layla.
And I'm Hayes.
And today we're going to be doing a topic that we've really been talking about doing for a long time, but never done it. I feel like that's a lot of our topics. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No, we have so many written down that we're like, yeah, we'll get around to it, and then we
don't. We have so many guests that we need to have on.
Oh yeah.
We haven't invited yet. Listen, if you're a guest that we have told you that you can come on our podcast, but you haven't been invited yet, literally, I'm sorry.
Also, just remind us, because I feel like we have so many people that we'd love to have on here, and
I know.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we are going to be today talking about the pros and cons of blindness. So I think we're going to do top 3 favorite and least favorite things. So this is not some of these are obviously universal to most blind people, I think, but some of these are probably just us, our favorites or least favorites. So yeah, we're going to be talking about them and being educatory. Wait, is that a word? Being educational.
I feel like this should be a word.
Yeah, educatory.
Educatory facility. That sounds a lot cooler than
so we're being educatory, everybody. And we're gonna do this thing. Yeah. Am I going first or are you going first?
You are going first.
I'm going first? Okay.
Yeah.
Are we
putting you on the spot?
We never decided which one we were starting with. Are we starting with pros or cons?
Okay, I would like to now say, me and Layla were arguing over this. If you're sharing the pros and cons of something, you start with the cons, right? And
you don't!
The pros. And Layla was like, no, you can't start with the bad. And I'm like, you gotta start with the bad, make them all sad, and then cheer them all up,
Whatever, fine, we'll start with the cons.
I thought we were gonna do alternating.
Oh. Okay, well, whatever. Wait, what?
I thought we decided on alternating.
Okay, I'm just going to share my third con, and then Hayes, you're going to do whatever you want to share, and then, I don't even know what's happening.
Your
right now.
Third con?
Yeah, 3, 2, and 1.
Why would you not start with 1?
Because we gotta save the best for last!
Okay, apparently me and Layla are, the complete opposite, but,
yeah,
just share your con. Just share your
I'm just gonna share my third con, everybody. So, I would say probably number 3 on the list is, honestly, for me, not being able to read print. Because, Braille is awesome, and I love it. I would love it so much more if everyone else read Braille. You cannot just give me a paper and be like, oh, hey, read this. It's really annoying because I'm a band kid and, in music, it'd be so much easier if I could just take a bit of sheet music and read it. Or, I can't just look up any old, book, at the library. Or I can't, trade anything with my friends or, copy, their notes if they're on paper. Not that I would be copying because, I'm a very good girl. But it annoys me that, most of the people that I see every day read a different code than I do. And it's very frustrating. And I think it, just makes life harder. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Agreed.
But yeah,
I remember when I was in school, the thing that I, wished most about, me being a... Huh? Oh, I am. But, I meant elementary, sorry.
Okay.
When I was in elementary school, the thing that I was, most jealous of, even though I don't think people, did this anyway, but I still was that I wish that I could pass notes with my friends in class. Because
me
I would
too.
have done that. I would have gotten in a lot of trouble because blind people also can't see who's watching them. So I would have definitely done it while the teacher was standing beside my desk or something dumb like that.
Yeah.
But,
Hayes, we did that one time at camp, remember?
No.
Yeah, well, I don't know if there was a romance that was happening, and so she brailled a note, and we passed it to him.
I do remember that. Yeah. Oh, that was really fun, because we got to help her write the note.
Yeah. Okay. But that's probably my number 3 con is print and not being able to read anything and having it be brailled. And,
Good con. So mine, aren't in any particular order. But a con for me is not being able to see things like body language, facial expression, that type of thing. Because, first off, I can't, what's the word? I don't have as good of an idea of, what body language and facial expressions to do to convey certain things. But then also, you just miss out on a lot of stuff if you can't see that. Like,
Social cues. Yeah.
yeah. Like, there's a lot of nonverbal communication that goes on that you don't even think about as a sighted
Mhm.
person. And I feel like you just miss out on a lot of that. Like, I wouldn't know if someone was trying to, like, catch my eye across the room.
Mhm.
I don't know. You know, for group projects is a big one. Everyone kind of, like, makes eye contact to, like, find their groups. And I'm just like,
Hey.
okay, well, I don't see people
Yeah.
waving at me. I don't see people smiling at me. You know, I
Guess I
can't
don't
see
have
if
group.
someone I can't see if someone looks inviting or if they look like don't come sit at this table, you know?
Yeah, and I definitely think it's harder in a group, like one-on-one with people. It's really easy because like I'm only talking to them, so even if I'm not looking at them, like I still, they still know I'm talking to them. And I have friends who, say like, "Oh, I look at you like a sighted person," but then I also have friends who are like, "Yeah, I never look at you because I know you won't like judge me if I'm not looking at you because you're not looking at me." So like one-on-one's definitely easier than in a
Oh
group
yeah.
where I feel like it's a lot harder. But it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I
it's
agree with
also
that.
hard in a group to know like who's trying to talk to you.
I
So
agree. I
remember, if you're
100%
talking to
agree.
a blind person, preface it with their name, please.
Yeah, that would be great. You don't have to preface it with your name. We usually know who you are. But,
Depends,
well,
depends.
I don't know. Okay. So, I, not to say there are a lot of cons, but there are a lot of cons, man. But, okay, this is a big one for me. And, Hayes, I might be taking this from you. I'm very sorry.
Okay, no, you're good.
Um, not being able to drive
Oh yeah.
literally makes me really sad. Like, genuinely, this year, like, about to get a little emotional for a sec, guys. No, anyways. This year it has really hit me because I have a lot of friends who are now at the age of they're getting their license or they already have them and they're driving and doing all this stuff and it's really like and I have so many people that drive me around and I'm practically going everywhere with different people and I just feel so loved because everyone offers to chauffeur me everywhere, but I wish that was me and I can I wish I had a car, I wish I had a parking spot, like and not even just that, but the independence that comes with driving, like being able to go wherever you want, whenever you want by yourself. Like you could go anywhere. And it's just something that I've always kind of been like, if only. So that's like a big one for me.
Oh yeah. No, I remember. So I'm a little older than Layla. I promise it's not that much of an age gap.
Guys, she loves me because I'm a kid.
You
No.
act like a kid.
Oh, so let's not.
But I am a little older than Layla, and so I'm 17. I won't expose Layla's age.
Oh, why are you
I don't know.
exposing your age? Okay.
Because it doesn't matter. They know
Guys,
that
I'm
I'm in
not
high
like
school.
12, I promise.
No, she's not. But yeah. So I've already turned 16, obviously, because that comes before 17. 6, 7. Um, but I remember my 16th birthday. I wasn't even really that like happy to turn 16 because I guess it was a big reminder of like, well, pretty much everyone else on their 16th birthday is going to the
At the
DMV
DMV,
and getting
yeah.
their license right now. Um, and I know that not everyone is fortunate enough to have that experience or get a car or whatever, but it's like if I knew that I could drive, I would genuinely do anything in my power to have that opportunity, I guess. I don't know if I would feel the same way if I could see, but since I am blind, I would genuinely work like 12-hour shifts 7 days a week just to be able to have that opportunity
Yeah,
in my
even if I had to
future.
like borrow my parents'
Yeah,
cars every
because
now
it's
and
just
then.
so limiting. Like
Mhm.
I'm a kid now, so it's
And
like
like,
whatever. I can ask my
yeah,
mom to drive me everywhere, but
when
if
we're
I'm older, if
adults.
I decide to have kids of my own, then like I would have to rely on someone to get me and them places, and it's like just it's one of
Hmm.
those things that
Yeah. Okay. That was sad.
I could rant about not being able to drive for like a
This
whole
could be a whole
episode,
episode.
but we probably won't do that for you.
Yeah, we're sorry.
I think you would just be like kind of annoyed.
And then you'd be,
We'll
and
see.
then some people would go on the whole like, oh, these poor blind girls, and then we'd have to be like, no, like we're not. Thank you.
Okay. One of the cons, I know it sounds really bad, and it's not like I hate the practice, but we talked about O&M, so like learning
Oh
to use your
gosh.
cane, things like that. I hate to say it, but it really is a con because even though sometimes it's like fun to get out there and cross the streets or whatever, it's also frustrating that I have to do that. So I
Hmm.
have an O&M lesson every week that's usually at least like an hour or more. that's something that sighted kids don't have to think about at all. They just, you
They
know,
just go, man.
they just go. And I have to learn to do not even just O&M, but just like everything. It can take you longer to learn. And I feel like we are being like really negative here, but it's not to say that it's like hopeless and we're hopeless, but sometimes it is just frustrating, especially because a lot of times people don't acknowledge how much more you do have to work as a blind person. And like, I don't know, sometimes you just wish there was someone like telling you like you are doing a good job. You do like learning this simple skill. It does take you longer, and I acknowledge that fact that you have to work 10 times harder to do this than we do, you know?
And it almost feels demoralizing. Like they're like,
Oh, yeah.
and it's not like my O&M teacher. I love her. She is wonderful. But it almost feels like, oh, now let me teach you how to cross the street. Now let me teach you how to find your way around in this store. When a quote normal, or I don't, that word is weird, sighted child would effortlessly be able to do that. So it feels, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird feeling.
And it's also like blind people really are the only ones that understand. Like even someone may tell, though they may tell you like, yeah, I get it. They really don't until they've been in that.
And it's nothing on them. Like I've had sighted
Yeah.
people that I've told about this and they've been like I'm sorry, like that sounds really hard. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh
like
yeah.
thank you. Like you're great. I love you.
Yeah.
But you
No,
you
people are
really
really
don't
nice about it,
understand.
but
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like they don't experience. They just don't understand, and that's I
And
don't
that's
understand what
okay.
it's like to be like. Um.
Autistic. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first thing that pops into my head.
I don't
'Cause
understand
I
what
have
it's like to be
friends and they'll be
immature
like, oh
like
my
Layla
God.
is.
Oh, so moving on. My number one con is having to have this podcast with Hayes because he's so annoying. And if I wasn't blind, no, I'm just kidding.
All
Hayes,
right,
I
your
love you.
turn.
Okay. I would say my number one con, and I told Hayes that I was going to say this and that I was going to take it from her because I know it might be hers too, but it's okay. So my number one con is not only society in general. I am anti-society, but we can talk about that in another time and another place.
Anarchy.
No, I'm not anti-government. I'm
Anarchy.
anti-societal. Okay,
Sure, our
I don't
political
even know.
opinions on the podcast.
So this needs to go in the advent. Anyways,
Oh yeah, go
okay.
check out our advent calendar.
Yeah, go check out our advent calendar on Instagram. Anyways,
I swear I'm not an actual anarchist. It's just funny.
so moving
Anyways.
on. My number one con is how people view blindness in society. I would say overall, I mean, in extreme cases, we're viewed as absolutely helpless. Like we cannot do anything, cannot live, cannot be functioning members of society. But even like, I would say the average person that has not met a blind person is like, oh, they probably can't do XYZ. And it's not even out of a place of hatred. It's out of a place of ignorance. And we talked about this in an episode. We made a whole episode about this. This is how important this is, I think, to both of us. But
Oh yeah.
it's ignorance and people that don't know. And it's okay. You don't know what you don't know, and that's okay. But it is very hard to go through life knowing that most people do not think you are capable of doing basically anything. Um, so yeah, that's interesting. But
Yeah,
it's okay.
absolutely. Because it's not like we're blaming anyone that thinks that. It's just hard living in a world that's not made for you,
Yeah.
and that people aren't going to like you know cater to you, think about you first,
And not that they have
know
to.
about that. No, absolutely not. But it's like it's just hard. It's not like we're blaming the people, but yeah, it is definitely hard.
And it would be much easier if the world was accessible.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's not. Like if the world was made accessible for us, it would be a lot easier to disprove those stereotypes than sometimes it is now.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, but it's okay. Okay, sorry. That's a heavy topic. Anyways, Hayes, go ahead.
Okay, so mine is. I feel like I kind of said it earlier, but I don't know. It's a little different. Having to rely on people to tell you like what's going on,
Oh, yes.
in the world, not like what's going, but like if you're
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
watching like yeah, like a football game or something, for example. Like I don't really care about football, but some people do, And that's not something that you would just know what's happening. You have to rely on someone to tell you. If you're at like a food place and there's like a buffet, I mean, sure, I guess you could just put stuff on your plate and just get everything, or just like start sticking your hands
Start
in
feeling,
and
I guess.
getting everyone else's food with your
You might
dirty,
get
germy
some
hands.
dirty looks.
I'm a bit of a
That.
germaphobe.
I'm a germaphobe.
Germaphobe. Yeah, I'm a bit of a germaphobe. So, you know, don't do that, please. But you have to rely on someone else to tell you, like, what's there. There have been times I feel like when I'm in class and, like, everyone else is in on something because they can see it. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's like funny or something.
what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, it's awkward, you know. I definitely agree, but it's okay, guys.
Yeah.
And something that I think is like, and obviously there's so many marks of a good friend and someone that you want to keep around, but a big, like, green flag plus 100% star, like, obviously if they're a terrible person and they do this right, then, you know, I would drop them. But a big thing for me is if people do that, number one, if they just know without being asked that I need to know something and they do it, that's amazing. But number two, if they do it without like being weird, like without making me feel like, oh, I have to describe this to this blind person. Like some people just do it very naturally and they're very good at it. And that's like something for me that I'm like, oh, like you're so cool. Like I love you. So
yeah, no, for sure. Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, now let's move away from the negatives
happy.
because you know being blind is hard, but like
it's
everything in life, it's life, and that means there are good and bad things. So Layla,
Hayes, you go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes, go.
Okay. One of my favorite things about blindness is I know it really doesn't matter, but it is kind of great that the dark doesn't faze me at all, and I can do like anything 100%. In the dark. I will have an amazing electricity bill when I'm older because I plan on keeping all the lights off. I can read when the power goes out. That one's fun to do. I'm just like
I can use my phone in the dark.
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting and chilling, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, the power's out," and I'm like, "And."
Yeah, okay,
so
that's cool.
I don't know, random, but it's always fun.
I agree. I just want to add to that, sighted people in the dark brings me so much joy.
Oh yeah,
so much
I'm like,
joy.
This is me every day. Calm
so
down.
Much joy. Like, you guys don't even know. So much joy. When our power went out last year, we had a hurricane. Not gonna say... Yeah. Anyways, we had a hurricane and our power was out for a while, and my dad was like, Layla, like, I need some O&M. Like, I don't remember what he hit his head on, but he had a big bump on his head because he was like, I ran into something. I was like, yeah, Dad, like, you know? And so my whole family was like, we have to light candles and we have to do this and this and this. And I was just chilling. I mean, obviously, you know, there was like a hurricane happening, so I wasn't that chill, but like the dark was chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would say, okay, sorry. I just got distracted. I would say, one of my biggest pros that I really like is being able to use my phone without having to look at it. So while I probably still shouldn't be using my phone while I'm walking, I don't have to look where I'm going. So
Lila, where are you using your phone while walking?
Like in my house.
That's like not good.
Why?
Because you can still run into stuff if you're not like listening.
Okay, whatever. I don't even care. So, you know, I get to use my phone without looking at it. So, like, I also feel like, I don't know about you, like, sighted people, but when you're, like, in bed and you're, like, do you, like, hold up your phone to look at it? Like, I just have it, like, laying next to me. I think they do.
That would not be fun.
Yeah, like, I feel like that would be, like, uncomfy. Like...
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like using their phone in their bed. Another pro for me is having, like, a built-in community of people, in a sense that... Like, blind people, you know, we want to be understood by people, and so if you, like, you know, put blind people together, they will probably become friends, because it is really nice to find people like you in a place where there's not many people like you. And, you know, me and Layla are here together, obviously. We have so many more blind friends, too. So just really the people that you get to meet, and it's, like, nice to just have that community that you'll just be accepted into.
100%. That is definitely my number one pro. I do just want to say, it's really bad. It's a really bad stereotype that all blind people know each other, but honestly, we like perpetuate that stereotype. Like,
Yeah.
we really do. Anyways, okay, I think one of another biggest pro is 100% humor unlocked. Like, if you are a humorous person and if you use humor, not necessarily even like a coping mechanism, but sometimes it is a coping mechanism because whenever awkward stuff happens, I make a joke about it. But blind jokes are genuinely my lifeline. I love them. I make them all the time. I make them too much in my family and friends, most of my friends' opinions. But we don't talk about that because they all love me, definitely. But 100% humor unlocked. Like, anytime anyone says see and I feel like making fun of them, I can make fun of them or look or watch or, oh my gosh, this just happened. And I can say I saw it, or, there are like infinite jokes that you can unlock.
Yeah, she does make a little too many, but we love her.
So we're gonna end at number one con. Going back to this podcast.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
I think we have one more, right?
Yeah, one more each. Okay. So another pro for me is the fact that like people are likely to like trust you.
That's literally what I was gonna say. So totally go ahead.
It sounds so bad, but like, people are more likely to just like assume that you're like a good innocent
kid.
person.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying that like I'm gonna get away with crimes, not yet, but people do really trust you.
Yeah. Especially in school, like no one thinks I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Okay, mine does kind of go with that, but genuinely the perks I get, this is kind of a hot take, and we can talk about this another time. Handicapped parking pass, I don't use it all the time. I don't use it when I don't have to because I'm really not physically handicapped, but it is really nice when I need it, man. And I am blind and I have to deal with like all this stuff. I'm going to use it. Disability passes at amusement parks, 100% I could stand in line as long as everyone else, but do I have to because I'm a blindie? No, I don't. So like,
yeah.
I'm not going to. Like, the perks are awesome, man. Like, if you ever invite me anywhere that's, like, big, chances are they'll have a disability pass and you will get, like, bonuses. So, invite me places.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also get to do, like, a lot of, like, free things. Like,
that is true.
Like, Bravo and stuff. Like, they give us so many opportunities to do things for free that we wouldn't usually be able to. Like, ziplining, rock climbing, whitewater
so
rafting.
Tubing,
like, yeah, fun things like that. We should definitely do an episode on, like, things like, perks and like get people's opinions on them, because like I don't use a disability or not disability, I don't use a handicap parking just for like my own personal reasons. I won't get into that like right now because we don't have much time left on the meeting, but
guys, fund our Zoom Workplace Pro.
Yeah. But I do definitely use disability passes at amusement parks, so
yeah, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm sorry, this was kind of a heavy episode, but, the cons are good to talk about, and the pros are also good to talk about. It's good to be positive and laugh about it. And I hope you didn't take away from this that, blindness is all terrible. I know we did just as many cons as we did pros, but genuinely, like, I'm pretty sure at least both of us are not living our lives in, like, depression and sadness.
Oh, no, absolutely not. They're just good and bad things, like everything, You gotta have the bad with the good, so... Also,
I do just have to say, really quickly, shout out to one of our fans, Carrie, who I was just talking to. The potato wedges were amazing, by the way. We just got a new gas station with potato wedges. So, if anyone comes to my town, you can have some potato wedges at the gas station. They were great.
That sounds so good.
But anyways, I had to, give a shout out because.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much. Remember to share with your friends and family.
Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, all the team.
We're doing our advent calendar on Instagram right now. We're posting a reel all 24 days leading up to Christmas, and then we'll post an episode with all of that here on Christmas, and we'll probably give you like a special like Christmas message. I don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. We'll see.
We definitely will.
We'll give you something.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check out our Instagram because we posted some.
Same spiel that we do every week. Rate us, like us, subscribe to us. I feel like we need to stop doing that. We say the same thing.
Saturday at noon.
Yep. Most Saturdays. Sometimes we're slackers. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We won't see you later.